Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special unboxing video on a Monday, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. If you're wondering what's going on with my eyes, let's just say hay fever today is definitely winning in its war against myself and my normal faculties. I don't know, yeah, my eyes, my nose, everything's going. But anyway, let's make this as fun as we can. So what we've got here is a boxed figure. This isn't the original box it came in. For those of you new to the channel, don't normally look like this, and I like to turn this into a bit of a guessing game. So this one is really hard to do because, and this is going to give a lot away straight away as soon as I say it, it's a Generation 1 figure. It's an upgrade to one I've already got. It's a boxed version. But with regards to clues and stuff to the character, etc., I suppose one clue is that when I found out that this particular character was an Autobot, I was shocked, to be fair. I didn't realise it was an Autobot until I got one of them guidebooks afterwards, because I think I got the version that I got was loose and it didn't have any faction symbols on it. So I was very surprised. I suppose that could be one sort of clue, because one of the other clues that may or may not give too much of it away is it came out in 1989. Everywhere apart from Japan, I believe. Everywhere apart from Japan. So what I mean by that is there isn't to my knowledge, there's no Takara version of it, and it didn't have a different name in Japan due to the difference in the seasons that they were running over there. I'm going to sneeze, I'm really sorry. The other thing that makes this quite hard is that I'm definitely going to sneeze, but this is about the 15th take, so I'm sorry, I've got to get it through. Is that there's no other version of this figure throughout the whole Generations toy line. There is nothing at all. So he hasn't had any update. He hasn't had a BotCon exclusive. He's had absolutely zip, unfortunately. So that makes this quite hard, quite difficult to do. It's probably why I picked it, because it's quite easy to get through some of the clues. Now you can see there that I've said it's an upgrade, that it was boxed, but it's not in a box, it's on a card. It's mint on seal card. It's not one of Tim Banerjee's mini bots. It's 1989, so it's part of a group of figures that were released the year before. However, the year before, the figures themselves were considerably bigger than these ones. I'm really sorry. So these were the year later, and they were a bit smaller. They weren't part of a combiner though, so they didn't combine. However, the gimmick that the combining ones did is exactly the same. So the gimmick that they had was the fact that they were pretenders, and the fact that they were released in 89 and not 1988 means that they were what's classed as a small pretender. This has been incredibly well packaged. Thank you very much again to Mr. Lynn Darn, who I purchased this from. In fact, he let me pay this off in mini installments to get it done. And as I already said at the very beginning of the video, I was very surprised to find out that this was in fact an Autobot. So this isn't going to give too much away, because there's the back of the card. He's put it on, but I think that's pretty much it. I suppose I could say the alternate mode for the main robot is a crab. And as I say, because it was a monster, I didn't really expect it to be an Autobot. So for those of you who've correctly guessed it, it is the mini pretender Pincher. And the bubble's slightly coming away, but it's pretty much on there still, as you can see. So I can do a video on that, on the original loose one as well, as soon as I can. See you again. Okay, let me know if you got the answer right. Take care.